every man needs in his home. If your living room looks something like this, you're gonna wanna stay tuned. Let's get right into this one. First up, a solid knife set, guys. The butter knives, or better yet, those plastic knives, are literally not cutting it anymore. If you want to impress a girl, you gotta show her that you're capable of cooking more than a chicken breast and rice. Number 2, a robe. No matter how built you are, your neighbors don't want to show every morning when you exit the shower. They're too busy trimming the bushes in their garden that they don't need to see another one. Something other than a framed poster. Listen, I'm not asking for the Mona Lisa, but that framed poster from IKEA has gotta go. Alright, another important one is a set of matching bath towels along with hand towels and washcloths. I've said it before and I'll say it again, girls don't want to dry their face with the same towel you just used to dry your ass crack. Or better yet, the towel you tossed your one night stand on Wednesday night to clean up the, It's time to stop hoarding those towels from your mom's house, the ones from back in your college days, and the ones that you stole from that hotel. Next, a real couch. The futon isn't cutting it anymore, Gary. Grow up. A real plant. They literally give you oxygen or some shit. And don't complain about how much effort they are. It literally takes me 10 seconds every 2 weeks to keep Wayne, my young money tree, alive. Extra light bulbs and batteries. You're an adult now, it's time to act like one. And finally, some real cleaning supplies. That multi-purpose cleaner can clean some things, but not everything.
In your 30s, you don't really have the luxury of time to waste and figure out if they have their shit together or not. So I've compiled a list of things I look for when I go into someone's apartment for the first time. Okay guys, it's a headboard, shocker. Why do you guys not have these? Especially if you're in your 30s, you gotta have a headboard. It's just like, what is this, 200 bucks? I mean, you can find them on Facebook Marketplace. Just get one.
All right, next up, a toilet brush. This one is $5 and you can pick it up tomorrow. Just use a toilet brush. The nastiest thing when we go into your bathroom and there's just a ring around the toilet, immediately you don't have your shit together. Up next, clean sheets. Pretty self-explanatory, but there are articles on how to wash sheets if you do need help. And last but not least, can you cook meals for yourself? Do you need to look like that when you do it? No. But if you're ordering takeout for meals all the time and you don't know how to make yourself dinner, you don't have your shit together. I had to say it.
You women make things so complicated, and this is one of the reasons why you cannot find a good man. Men are the same all over the world. We are simple creatures. First, everyone is not born into the same level, with the same background or experiences. For example, I did not get my first toilet brush until I was in my 50s. My mother taught me how to clean, and my grandmother taught my mother. Now I do not know if they had toilet brushes in the 1920s, but being black and poor, back then, a toilet brush could have been considered a luxury item. Thus, my mother and myself learned how to clean without a toilet brush. What you women should consider is, if his bathroom is clean most of the time. Bathrooms are not an important room for most men. For most men, as long as we have a clean shower and hot water, we are good to go. In college, it was the women that always had the dirtiest bathrooms and not the men. Plus, for most men, as long as we have a clean place to sleep, we are good to go. Except for bedroom fun, why do we need a headboard? Most of the time, we men do not buy this stuff for ourselves but for you women. So if your man does not have the stuff in the videos, he might not realize he needs this stuff. Thus, it is up to you women to say to your boyfriend, let's go shopping for good towels, and tell him the reason why he needs them. If you get him to buy knives, forks, and real plates, do not expect him to use them because most people do not like washing dishes. Most men do not want to spend all that money on an engagement ring or a wedding, but we do it for our woman. We would prefer to take this money and use it for a down payment on a house. This is why the majority of credit card debt is owned by women and not men. You women want all of this stuff, not us men. The thing women should look for is if the man's apartment is clean most of the time, and not what he has in his apartment. We men do not need all of this stuff. Most men only need a clean bed, and a couch, so we can sit, watch television, and play video games. Most of the time, a good chair is good enough. So what if our television is on a cardboard box? It just means that this is less stuff we have to pack and move if we decide to live in another place. Most men do not like to do manual labor. We just do it because we have to do it. Plus, it is us men that have to lift and move all the heavy stuff, not you women. Just because we men are built for it does not mean that after work, we can easily do it. Sometimes our bodies are tired after work, and we just do not have the energy to be lifting and moving heavy stuff. Do you women believe that most men like to be spending their time cutting grass and building stuff on the weekends? No, we would prefer to be kicking back on a couch watching television. For you men, when your woman buys you power tools, and says let's go to the hardware store, means that you will be spending most of your summer painting, building a back porch, putting down a new floor in the kitchen, etc. Plus, during the summer, for the retail hardware stores like Home Depot, the department that makes the most money is garden. Not paint, not plumbing, but garden. Women buy a lot of flowers, and this is why almost every retail store sells flowers during the summer. So now all you men know that when your woman says let's go to the hardware store, it is a trick to get you to do work. Lots of work.
Come on, fishy, come on, fishy, come on, fishy, come on, fishy. Just take the fucking bed.
This bathroom's a little creepy. It looks cool, but it smells like mold.
Thank you for watching. Please click the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and share this video.